Shalom. All right. Back with part 2, study to show thyself approved. I believe we just left off here at verse 10. All right. So, I am willing to endure anything if it will bring salvation, which means deliverance, okay, and eternal glory, which means the new bodies, okay, in Yahushua the Mashiach, to those that the Most High have chosen. Okay? Now, I want to go into the word chosen for you. Okay? Give me a minute here. All right, let's go here to verse 15 to get into the word chosen for you. So we can do that here in the blue letter. I'll give you the definition. Let's just say here, and you hear me always quote this and all the other brothers, all right, when they do their lessons, and depending, the subject matter that they're talking about. But again, the chosen are always talking about the elect. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. All right? And I have ordained you. Okay? In other words, you've been sanctified and you've been ordained to do the work. And again, look what it says right above here. Henceforth I call you not servants. You see that? For a servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends. Okay? And this is to his elect. Okay? His chosen. All right? So give me a minute. Now this is the definition of chosen, which is really eklage, is another word as well.
Strong's G 1586. Eklegomai.
Right.
Thayer's lexicon. Eklego.
All right. So you see what it says here? And again, I told you, eklage is another word where basically you're going to get the same definition for chosen. To pick out, choose, or to pick out, choose out for oneself, right? Again, St. John's 15:16, we were just reading it. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. And he did that what? When he first created you in the heavens as a spirit. And that's what we all are. We're just spirits that inhabit a body. Okay? To prove this, for example, besides going here in the blue letter, you go to read Jeremiah 1 and 5. And what does it say there? Before I formed thee in the belly, before he formed you in your mother's belly, I knew thee. How would he know you? When he first created you as a spirit in the heavens. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, out of your mother's womb, right? I sanctify thee and ordain thee a prophet unto the nations. You see? You understand, people? All right? So you have to understand that this understanding, all right, the study to show thyself approved, this is not for everyone. And the scriptures will tell you that. Matthew's 13 and 11? All right? The mysteries of the kingdom, right, are for you. They're not for the others. Okay? And when you go into the word mysteries, it takes you into the word mysterion, and it clearly tells you that it's only for the initiated only, not for ordinary mortals. In other words, for those that have been sanctified, his sanctified ones, okay, that have been ordained, that have been blessed, all right? So again, choosing one out of many, many are called for your chosen. All right, now listen up. Of the Most High, choosing whom we judge fit to receive favors and separate from the rest of mankind. That's what it means to be sanctified. Okay? To be particularly of his own and to be attended to continually by his gracious oversight. Hello, how is that done? Through the angels. I.e. who? The whole world? All 18 nations? No. Israelites, okay, the seed of Israel, made up of the Negro, Latino, and Native American that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. And we have brothers and sisters scattered into all nations. So you're going to have brothers and sisters that look like the other nations, speaking that nation's tongue. Nonetheless, they're Israelites by the seed of their fathers. Okay? because the father is the progenitor of the seed. Women have no seed. All right? Give me a minute. All right, so we've done that, okay? And taking you into the word chosen to give you further understanding. All right, verse 11. This is a trustworthy saying. If we die with him, with who? With Yahushua, we also live with him. Hello. In other words, have eternal life. Do you understand? Okay? So we always tell you, there's no such thing as death, because there isn't. Death, what you know of it, they tell you, a person dies, in or whatever way, whether horrific or in the sleep. It's really just the spirit leaving the body, people. Do you understand? That's what it is. Okay? And where does it go? It goes to the same place everybody else goes. Back to the Father of spirits, as you read in Escalates 12 and 7. Okay? Matter of fact, here, give me. You know what? We'll end this here. We'll be right back with parts 3 and 4. Shalom.